Meet Raylene. She is too young to remember that her mother went missing and 4 people have been accused of her murder. And what's your teacher's name?
Miss Raquel.
Okay. Is she nice?
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
Pink and green, and orange and purple and white and white and pink and black.
But her aunt Indra Cayetano remembers.
You have just experienced how beautiful our legacy is. She is smart, she is intelligent, and she has brought us a lot of joy. There is no way she can replace her mom, but my niece is here in our lives. It could have been worse. We could have lost both my niece and my sister, but God allowed us to find her.
Have you ever explained to her what happened?
My mom said when she gets a little bit older, because the last time when we had the memorial and we put the picture on Level FM and it showed, she said, "That's my Raylene." And she knows Raylene. Probably she doesn't understand that Raylene is her mom, but she knows Raylene.
The 3 men accused of murdering Raylene just walked free.
To be honest with you, like what my mom said, she doesn't know why she was hoping for justice, because in Belize there is no justice. We were a bit disappointed, but when we got together and we thought about it and we prayed about it, justice is for God. While they got away here on earth, they'll never get away in heaven. And at the end of the day, they will be the ones, when they close their eyes, they will remember my sister, the innocent girl they killed, because they had confessed to the murder. They took the police and showed the police where they killed my sister. And as a note, we were searching in that same area and they showed us the area where my sister was killed, where her rosary fell off when they cut off her head. The blood on the rosary proved positive to be my sister's blood, because they had sent it away to be tested for DNA testing. And one police touched me and told me that it is my sister's rosary. So what did they do with my sister? They killed her. They killed her, and that's the bottom line. Even if the confession was beaten up, whatever they did. But I am saying, in Belize, it's very funny. If it would have been the judge's daughter that disappeared, believe me, justice would have prevailed. You remember that one good liar was shot, and the person who was accused for the shooting of the liar, he was the first person to be charged without jurors, right? His case went without jurors. Some people get the full length of the law, and some people not even an inch of the law.
The alleged mastermind of the soap opera-style murder, Araceli Kaheke, is now on trial.
She was found in Ontario, where Araceli Kaheke went to take her to the so-called dad, the guy who she said is the baby's dad. She took the baby to his family. And the news keep on saying that Araceli is my sister's friend. She wasn't my sister's friend. She came to the house with a stranger to see the baby, and when she saw the baby, that was the baby she wanted. Come hell or high water, she was going to have the baby.
And what about the stranger that brought her? Have you all spoken to that stranger?
At one point, the police had him for one of the witnesses, but while we were up and down, doing the up and down to Belmopan, I didn't see him. I didn't see him at all. Like, I believe the case wasn't well put together. There's a lot of things that was left out. For example, when Araceli took my sister from Aline's house, she threw a spiral notebook into the house and said, "I'll come back right now. Let's go with me, Raylene." In that spiral notebook had some doodling and notes from her UB class. At the back of the book had the baby's new name that she was planning to give the baby. It had the guest list for the christening. It had the menu for the christening. So it is premeditated. Before she even got the baby, all of these things were set in place. It fell apart. I wasn't finished. It fell apart because when the case was beginning and I spoke to the DPP and I asked him if he got the book from CIB, the green spiral notebook, Everybody looked last. Nobody knew where the book was. And there were different things that nobody knew where it was. I remember they told me they were going to come for me here at school so I could go and identify my sister Rosary, because the rosary was one of a kind. This is the rosary. This is my sister Rosary. She got it from me out of my class. The first day she brought the baby for me to see in August. She brought the baby in August, and by October my sister was dead. And it's not fair. But I will hope that, God knows best. I don't wish anything bad for them. Just that when they lay in their bed quietly, I want them to see my sister's face. Because she did them no harm. She's 18 years old, one skinny girl, and it took 3 men to hold her down to cut off her head. Just imagine, and nothing comes out of it. They walk out of Belmopan Supreme Court, 3 men, because they did no wrong.
Does the family intend to attend the hearings with Araceli Kwaheke?
Well, my sisters, they have to take the stand because they were in the house when she came for Raylene in the house. And they were the last one to see her with Raylene. Because when I went to give the missing person announcement, I couldn't give it because I wasn't the last person to see my sister.
Whether justice will be served for Raylene's family is uncertain. One thing is certain, though. They are forever grateful for the life she gave birth to. Sharon Marin Lewis for Crime News.